So I'm wrapping up my day today on Saturday. Had the opportunity to hang out with my youngest daughter and my wife. We went to the Rose Bowl and watched UCLA attempt to beat Oregon State, and we didn't get it done. But I was more entertained by watching and listening to the people around me. The fans is what really entertained me the most. And I think what caught me by surprise was hearing all the people commentating on the game as though they were experts and they knew the right calls, and second questioning the coaches.
I've never been a fan of this.
You started cracking up?
You know, that running. Just go up in there, get 4, you know, move the chains every 3.
It's pretty interesting to be a former athlete myself, and just sitting down and watching the game and being having some sportsmanship and just appreciating the sport and the effort that everyone's making, and then listening to all the people around me was pretty interesting. To hear everybody have an opinion about how to play the sport and how to score a touchdown. I was very, very amused by all the conversations going on.
This flash pass or spread thing encourages getting the guy. They're always trying to get out in the open, get bad matchups. So they
to kick off for Oregon State.
Inside, they're supposed to go up.
Stephen Manbrook for the Bruins.
It never ceases to amaze me how everyone wants to be a coach. Everyone has an opinion about what calls to make. Second questioning the players, second questioning the coaches. And the guy behind me was saying some ridiculous things about some of the players as they made mistakes. Just some hateful stuff. I couldn't believe I was listening to some of those comments. I think the guy behind me said something like somebody should take this guy out, or something to the attempt of someone should shoot this guy. It was ridiculous. I was just appalled by some of the comments that people were making. But overall, it was a pretty good game. I had fun just being around in the crowd and watching the game, obviously. I wish I had my camera on at a certain point when one of the hot dog vendors threw a couple hot dogs, about over 20 people, and the hot dog actually flew out of the foil and hit a couple people. It was pretty funny, and it was one of those moments I wish I had my camera on and I wasn't. But that's it. Saturday, hanging out with my family and just having a wonderful day. Probably gonna wrap up tonight with a movie with the wife and just hang out. All right? Talk to you guys soon.